Anything else would be
uncivilized.
Today we have a very, very special video, but before we get into it, I want to talk about the Navy Uncivilized hoodies. They will be available. We're going to do a small restock this Friday, MrFormerSimpson.com, 12 p.m. Eastern Time, $55, and yes, we do ship internationally. I will also tweet out a link at 12 p.m. I will also put a link in my Instagram bio. So if you want one, be free at 12 p.m. And if you're on the site ready to go, you should be able to get a hoodie. But after this, when they're gone, this time they are gone. So we want everyone to get one. So be quick, 12 p.m., and you should be able to score one. All right, now today we have in this box, I saw these going for $2,500. I think now it's settled down to more around $1,500, but crazy for this sneaker, very limited, and you guys know how that goes. It turned into a bit of a mess, but we have a pair here. We also have Mom Dukes in the house. So we thought, Buckets and I were talking about it, and we thought it would be a very cool video. You guys know we've told many, many stories about our mom, so it would be cool to have her come into a video. She's actually right to the left of me.
Like I ain't got a header to the left of me.
Come into the video and kind of give her take, a mother's take, on the sneaker. Fighting out of the red corner, hailing from Boston, Massachusetts. Oh, fun fact for those who don't know, you guys know I'm diehard New York Yankees, New York City. The irony of it all is that my mother, my very own mother, is from Boston, Massachusetts. The agony. Do we do a drum roll on? Nah, that's weird. That's creepy. Fighting out of the red corner. A woman who she's got an arm like Phil Simms. Although she's from Boston. Wow, Tom Brady. She's got an arm like Tom Brady. She once broke, what do you call that? A cylinder of Grand's biscuits on my head. Right in the sweet spot. Popped open. Okay, so come on. That's funny. Do we drum roll these? No, no need, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Drum roll, please.
Bang.
Bang.
The Nike Air Force One V-Lone. This is the whole ASAP Air Force right here. When they released in Harlem, people were going absolutely apeshit. They were going nuts. Edit this to where this is in the beginning of the video. Okay. Because this has to, if you support anything we do on this channel, hit that thumbs up button. I want this video to have more thumbs ups than any video we've ever done before. 5,000 plus thumbs ups.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, just out of respect, and thank you in advance. But it is a really, really nice sneaker. What are your thoughts as a veteran in the game of life, but a rookie in the review game?
Yeah.
What do you? So when you look at the shoe, what's the first thing that jumps out?
The writing on the back.
Okay, so and do you like it or you don't like it or?
Every living creative dies alone.
Yeah.
Like a creative is a person.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like someone who creates things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's the V stand for?
So this is there's a bunch of New York City guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole group of them, right? Like ASAP. You know who ASAP Rocky is? No. Okay. So anyway, he's a kid from Harlem, and it's just an A turned upside down. But I think that's the I don't know like what really all went into that.
Okay, cool. And they're creative and they're artists.
What about the quality? Good quality?
Oh, unbelievable. It smells really nice.
Yeah, it does.
And it's heavy. It's not like wiggly. It's like firm, and it looks like very comfortable. And you know, you could. I don't know if you'd wear it with shorts, but you could. But it would. It's just a very, 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 very nice shoe.
You've seen me wear these sneakers before, not this color,
right?
But the Air Force One.
Yeah.
Does that ring a bell or no?
Totally.
Yeah. I've worn them. He's worn them. The all-white pair.
Yeah. They're so nicely done. It doesn't bring Air Force One to mind when I look at it. It looks... But now that you say that, I can see it. But it's... I don't know. It's just a very well-made, high-quality, creative product that means something to somebody. And, you know, you can see that in it.
Right. Buckets doesn't really like the black and orange colorway. Me, I've always liked it, and I actually played with the New York Gauchos, which is an AAU team in New York City in the Bronx, and I played with them for a couple of summers. And growing up, when I was a little kid, Stephon Marbury played with them, and it was just the Gauchos were the Gauchos. So when I see black and orange, that's what I think of. I think of the Gauchos. So Buckets doesn't. Buckets thinks of Halloween. So we talked about the shoe, right? So nice details on it, right? You know, you have they even have the screw off on the end of the thing here, like that screws off.
Oh wow!
You know what I mean?
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very cool.
Yeah.
I like this. How this is not like straight. How it's sort of wavy.
Yeah.
And the double stitching around the middle,
Right.
and it's just like very well made.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't remind me of Halloween when I look at it. I look at the quality of it and the creation as opposed to the colorway equaling Halloween.
Right.
That connection doesn't necessarily get made for me. To me, it's not as soft as it is like ridiculously rich. And they didn't try to meet a cost budget thing as opposed to what speaks to me is that they wanted something and they went for it, and they had their idea of what they wanted and they didn't bump it down for price or you know the quality of the leather.
Yeah.
And that's what sort of I see when I pick it up. I think, wow, that's really nice.
So they released these in Harlem.
Mm-hmm. I think that's awesome.
Yeah, like I saw, like they're still reselling for like $1,500. That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of dough.
That's a lot of cheddar cheese.
Yeah, it's not quite a rent, but it depends on where you live. It would be, you know.
It's almost a New York City rent.
It's almost a New York City rent. Yeah, in a place that you lucked into, and I would think they would last a long time.
But $1,500, you would never spend. What's the most you've ever spent on a sneaker?
On a sneaker? I don't know, like, I want to say Louis Vuitton, but those are a little bit too skinny.
Louis Vuitton?
Yeah. You know, I was big on shoes. I probably had 25 pairs of shoes when I was in high school.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, all
so that's where we get it from.
Color.
That's where the addiction stemmed right here. That's where we get it from.
Color coordinated. Red, green, blue, yellow, striped, you know.
Wow.
And I had clothes to match them.
These do smell good.
They do.
What's I've mentioned it in a couple of videos before. What was the place? I have this memory of this place, maybe on 9th Ave. Maybe it was 10th Ave.
Did you put your foot up on one of those little slanty things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And measured it.
And you stepped in that metal thing and you pushed it where it's the widest.
Yeah.
And measured it up.
It was like one of those real like old school mom and pop like.
Well, that's how you got shoes in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where was the ravioli place?
Between, I think, 46th and 47th. Yeah, and it was like the flour was on the
Mutabella.
It was Mutabella. The parchment paper with a little bit of real nice
Ah.
semolina flour. Yeah, family-run business. Really cool.
Real Italians.
Yeah, real Italians.
Real Italians.
Yeah.
I think the shoe is dope, and it's New York City kids, which I'm always going to support.
Yeah.
We're always going to support that.
Totally.
Right. You know what I mean? These kids are born and raised in New York City.
And they made a beautiful shoe.
Exactly.
And they're artists.
Exactly.
Yeah.
One of the things that I really respect and I really like, and I know I speak for Buckets as well, there's something really dope about creating, about being a creative, about being a creator. You know what I mean? It's like the world depends on it.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're making a statement about it. It comes from you as an individual.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can totally admire them.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree.
And even though you're from Boston, you have a lot of love for New York City.
Oh, I have tons of love for New York City.
The Big Apple.
I love New York.
If you enjoyed the video, you want to see more videos like this, hit that thumbs up button. And don't forget to subscribe. We do a brand spanking new video every single weekday, Monday through Friday. And sometimes we even do a video on the weekends as a bonus. I have nothing else to say. Do you?
Nope.
Buckets, Foamy, Mom Dukes, the illest.
We're out of here. R.I.P. M's.
This is as soft as a zebra in the Sahara Desert who found a crystal clear spring off in the cut in the middle of the desert. It looks like a mirage from far away, but it's actually a crystal spring, and he's dolo, just doing the breaststroke, backstroke. He's just
he's in the water.
He's in the water, just getting his Michael Phelps on, just drinking as he goes. Like he's just got his mouth open, and he's just drinking it all.